This game has not even been out for 12 hours, bro. The game has been out for 11 hours right now, man. Wow. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. I feel like I'm about to win here, man. Alright, we got a doc sent to us on DIB, Masorog, and DIB Lost, and also Nivix. The allegations right now are pedophilia, racism, extortion, blackmailing, doxing, scamming developers and employees, just not paying them at all, spec abuse, and victims were never restored, and defamation. DIB Lost. Let's get started on him first. Okay. DIB Lost, the project leader of GhoulRE, allegedly abused his power after meeting a player known as GhoulRE, a female, by the way. He gave her in-game advantages such as specs and abilities, and later pressured her to send explicit content. When she refused to do so, he threatened to remove her in-game benefits and repeatedly pushed her with increasingly evasive questions. At the time, DIB Lost was 23 to 24 years old, and GhoulRE had just turned 19. Additionally, DIB Lost reportedly threatened a game designer, Derek, to keep silent about the situation, and falsely demoted and banned CCM known as Suzuki due to their connection with GhoulRE, and spread misinformation to silence both of them and conceal his actions. Wow. I'm gonna start off with what I seen beforehand. Here's what was said. What was given to her was specs, accessories, clans, name, and titles. He would tell her he would punish her by taking away her specs and begged her to pictures of her face, or she would not keep her specs. He was very, very protective of her. This is Suzuki. Suzuki DM'd Lost about a situation, and Lost responded with, "You want to steal my girl, rob my banks, and now occupy the place of the gods. You are a very stubborn guy. Isn't needed." Okay. All right. Lost DM'd GhoulRE, "Man, I need a girlfriend." GhoulRE said, "Man, I need a boyfriend." Lost says, "Oh, we can help each other out. You get me a girlfriend, and I can get you a boyfriend." GhoulRE said, "And who do you want?" Lost says, "Don't know exactly. 165 meters tall, Spanish, and can help me escape Brazil. Sculptural body and model face. And you?" GhoulRE catches on and says, "Sounds like me, huh?" I want to state this right now. Allegedly, Lost is also married in real life. I'm pretty sure this is public knowledge. On his Discord, linked is him and his wife. So yeah, not good, man, not good. Let's see. Let me know if you need a set of something. Every single time your name people have command setting for someone. Remember that I said I get a hate for everything because of sets. Okay. He also tried to conceal the sets. Basically, GhoulRE said someone gave me a black Ginkgo skin. I don't know who. He did a side eye, jealous. He's very protective over her. He said, "I will set you when I'm able, Mel. What you wanted to show me?" He said, "Yeah, and you want me to snitch on him?" Huh? "But I want it, and you said you can't." Huh? All right, let's go. Here, she was sending him pictures. He said, "Man, these lips out. Shut up. Divergent fist. Nuh-uh. Want to see more? Please, I won't use my Z." Wow, not looking good at all, man. Wow, wow, wow. He said, "It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Just you don't want to match with me anymore. I understand everything. Trying, but I'm talking to someone really cute. Please tell me." No, it's late here. Okay. Here we go. Bye. Send more, maybe. No, maybe. Send it, please. Wow, very demanding. Don't say we friends, okay? Okay. I'm so tired. I slept late. 5 a.m. I slept. Pretty, please. Demanding. Then she sent a picture. Me with glasses. Lol. Here you go. Bubbles is asking me who set me. Bubbles is a mod, by the way. He asked, who is Bubbles? Should I tell? No. A mod. Okay. Moving on from this whole lost situation. Let's go to Nevix. Nevix. Nevix is a game designer of GhoulRE who ended up in a discussion with PerryTrade when PerryTrade was banned by Pink the Pop and retaliated by asking Nevix for a picture of Pink the Pop. In response, Nevix spread a photo of Pink the Pop while he was hospitalized recovering from anorexia. Nevix has also repeatedly used racial and homophobic slurs, made racist and sexual and homophobic remarks, and leaked the faces and photos of multiple people across GhoulRE factions. Wow. And this is the leader of I'll Gear You 2, by the way. Here we go. So this is PerryTrade right here on the right. And Joe right here is Nevix. Here we go. PerryTrade says, "Yo, looking for a picture of Pink," with 2 crying emojis. Nevix then responds with, "You can't send it nowhere or screenshot it." PerryTrade says, "On God, I won't. I know your ass is," and then I know your ass is gonna screenshot it, but if I see it anywhere, I know who spread it. You saw how I played that off with 2 crying emojis. Then he goes and spreads it around. His face is blurred for obvious reasons. This is also Nevix having 2 pages worth of slurs. This is recent. This is this is after he was assigned his roles too. Just 2 pages worth of slurs. Man. Okay. Here's other things. I'm just forcing a female to send pictures of herself, who's apparently underage. Not confirmed, by the way, but apparently she's underage. And this is someone's 30-year-old woman who Nevix was messing with. Here we go. DIB Maserog, the owner of DIB and also co-leader of GhoulRE. DIB Maserog has been supporting and defending a pedophile. He has tried to rehire Zoro, who works under DIB and worked under GhoulRE. He was a known pedophile according to one of the developers, 3CRK. That's the developer. Zoro went for a minor and then proceeded to say, "I pre-ordered her." Zoro is known for scamming game owners and stuff. Furthermore, DIB Maserog has defended Nevix, the GhoulRE game designer we just went over. and the part of the Q&A team who I believe was also going for a minor named Lily. That's the Discord name. But Nivix is also known for being a homophobic racist and has sent hundreds of messages in the Algorithm Tree Discord in DMs provided above. Here it is. Wagarashi 2 leadership. Well, you found a spawn camper. What the fuck? She is. Derek responds to this. Pre-ordered. Okay. Nah. Derek responds with question mark. Like, what the fuck? Here is the GhoulRE developer right now. Nivix is doxing a GhoulRE mod. It's crazy too. DIB want to ignore it and make excuses for Nivix and fire me over this. This who you working for? I knew about them but never saw. Dude, like, I never understand management. I haven't gotten a single dime. And that 11th Word document was mine, by the way. I already know Masaraga and Nivix were weird. I just want to get money off release. I spent half my summer on that 11th Word document and didn't even get paid. Nivix got paid already. Crazy. Ah, 2 years is basically the same age. And to be honest, age is just a number. I had pre-ordered 17-year-old, but he turned out to be a male. Oh, wow. This is Masarag and Derek's DMs. You wasn't asked to bring up drama either, bro. But this is serious. This isn't drama. I genuinely don't know what you do besides drama anymore. You're allowing racism and pure homophobia. Derek, while you was doing that, everyone was hating on the update doc. And we're trying to fix it. Your priorities are so wrong. And you never told me. You see where things are wrong and your priorities are also wrong right now. I agree with Derek on this. Nivix, this is basically the same thing. Alright. Here's the explanation for Derek. Derek, after here is the Derek situation. Derek says, essentially, after bringing up the Nivix situation, I was removed for leaking. After I brought up the Nivix situation, I was immediately removed from the group, and I knew they were going to frame me in order to remove me. I had done at least 120 hours of work for DIB, for GhoulRE, and I have not seen a single dime, even after they reassured me that they would pay me during re-release, but I have not heard nothing besides crickets and silence from them since. Rather than demoting a game designer who has made countless infractions, DIB has came after me and removed me on a short notice and framed me for leaking. In my chat with Perry Trade, I never mentioned anything specific and was vague for a reason, and was commenting on the idiotic concepts Nivix made with no intention to leak evidence. This is him just backing it up. I can't do anything. I already offered a message, just told me not to do anything. I'm removed from group. It's over. GG's. I don't know how this is any fault. I just said I just defended you and reported Nivix for doxing plus F slur and slur usage. So Derek stands up for the homophobic slur and racist slur and doxing Pink the Pop, and he gets banned, or sorry, not banned, removed from group, and what he was working for he just didn't get paid for at all. They just completely ignored him and just shoved him off to the side. All right, let's move on to the second DMs. This is between Lost and Derek. Lost says you apparently leaked. Derek says question mark question mark. What did I leak? I'm waiting. Let me know. I want proof and everything. Perry Trade said. Perry Trade chats are about skill trees. Lol. Then he provides the whole DM with Perry Trade. Yeah, let me know. Nivix got like 20 contributors to work for this game when funds were low. Let me know. Look through portfolios for 4 contributors 80% of the time. I'll have them added. Thanks, G. Do you love LARPing? I guess I'm LARPing, G. Do you want proof? Also, the new UI was a dev I lobbed onto the game. Didn't you think that they just run your comp set through a clear AI checker before you submitted them? Lol. Run it. I'm waiting. Show me proof. Nivix is reworking your 8-page document. Yikes. I could care less. Spent all summer just to have someone go through it and change it up. That's fucking poor. Alright, bro. Don't cry to me when your beloved skill tree has 3 grabs and all combo extend as a CCG, but stands there and starts roaring, which never happened in Tokyo Ghoul. Which skill trees had a grab exactly? Oops, I meant 3 new ones in addition to the skill tree. Boom. Let's go to Suzuki's. Hello, I'm Suzuki. I was originally content creator manager for GhoulRE alongside Ian and Lauren at the time. I was falsely removed from my position and banned from GhoulRE because I was close friends with Yoru, and he accused me multiple times to take his girl. He then used another situation to cover up for my demotion. Lost. Eventually confirmed it to himself that I had no affiliation with the supposed situation for my demotion. However, I'm currently banned from the game, and many attempts for me to come back to the game have been blatantly ignored. Here's evidence. I'm watching you. She is mine. Is this gonna get sorted out, or am I just gonna get shit on? What did I do? He says. Tomorrow I unban you. Never got unbanned. He says, dude, I was present. He was just being jealous over you playing with me, by the way. Yeah, I know. To the point where he banned me and stripped me for all this stuff. This is Euro, by the way, who was talking with Lost, I would say. Euro says, yeah, he told me about that. I hope that they give it back to you and unbanned you. This is where he was like, after he got demoted, he says, can I be a content creator oversee then to manage everything? You want to steal my girl, rob my banks, and occupy the place of gods. You are a very stubborn guy. Isn't needed. And he says, I don't want your girl. Lost says, I don't even know where you got banned or why. Even though he banned him. I don't even know where you got banned. Or why. DIB Lost, this is a separate conversation, says with, or I don't even know what that is. Then he says, why everyone became a pedophile. I'm guessing. He then says, motherfucker, because people are disgusting. DIB Lost, it says, and then you got demoted for the nuking. Suzuki says, I had. DIB Lost puts a emoji. Then he responds back with nothing to do with it. Question mark. Then he says, you bozo. It was brought up to my attention. I was added to the group chat to add Cade. You're telling me I had got demoted for no reason. Straight to his face too, man. Wow. GhoulRE is such in a bad PR spot. And the game has not even been out for... It's not even been out for 12 hours, man. It's been 11 hours and 30 minutes, bro. Wow. The game is... Oof. Man, oh man, bro. Man, oh man. Please just have Borger take over this, bro. Borger's updates were way better than this, man. Even outside of this, man. Like, what was this update, bro? Fucking 6 months of waiting just for it to be some ass. God damn. Yo, please, bro, please, Borger, please take over, bro. Borger, please take over. What is these updates? Oh my god.